part 29 of reading all of the Penguin Modern box set and giving each of them a 1 to 5 star rating. Number 29 was Notes on Camp by Suzanne Sontag. I haven't been reviewing these as often as I normally would. Frankly, it's because I've just not been enjoying them. When it comes to the modern box set, it's been a resolution of mine, so I have been forcing myself a little bit. It's taken the joy out of it, especially the more recent ones. They've been mainly speeches and essays, which I just really don't want to read right now. Alas, I did finish Notes on Camp, and the first essay in here is Notes on Camp. For those confused, Notes on Camp is not about camping, it's about a sensibility, something like chuggy or kitsch in some ways. If you're still lost, the Met Gala in 2019, the theme was Notes on Camp, so you can go look at photos of that. I took this as a guide to camp, what it is, what it isn't, and how it can be defined, which is kind of hard to wrap your head around because camp is meant to be unintentional, so writing about it so awarely kind of makes it less camp. I found the whole thing to be very theatrical, very serious, and dressed up in all this fancy dress language. But then I imagined someone like Alaska Thunderfuck reading this aloud, and it made it so much better. It really clicked to me that like, no, this is camp. I understand the importance of Notes on Camp. I feel like it is a bit of a holy text. However, I'm just more of a type A INTJ personality, and I think that's why it didn't really resonate with me. The second essay was One Culture and the New Sensibility. It kind of talked about how our culture used to be kind of split in like the more scientific versus the more arts and humanities. Now that society is modernizing, a lot of people think that science is progressing whereas the arts and humanities are kind of stagnant. But Suzanne Sontag argues that actually they're evolving and kind of merging into one, so the arts are taking from science and vice versa. And it kind of relates to that high-low culture that she talked about in Notes on Camp. Overall, because I didn't resonate or really enjoy reading this, I would personally give it a 2 out of 5. That is just based on my personal reading experience. That is not to take away from the historical and cultural importance of this book. The next book is John Berger's The Red Tenda of Bologna, but I've already read it, so I need to put my thoughts together, and I'll see you soon.